This week's guest is a guy called Ryan Cornall. Ryan has his own promotions company in Birmingham called Surprise You're Dead Music. I met Ryan years ago because he was promoting or repping shows that I was working at. We've always gotten great and we've always stayed in touch, and we've got quite a stupid story together, so it was great to have him on and revisit it. And then of course, fucking the drinking part. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. This is episode 13. Thank you very much. How you doing, Ryan?
Good, mate. How are you?
I am.
Got deja vu though.
Aye, a wee bit. So I'll just quickly explain what happened. We've done this already, and my camera didn't fucking record the whole thing, so we have to redo it. So this is round 2. And the most devastating thing about it is the fact that on the first round, Ryan shotgunned an old speckled hen beer, and that is comical stuff. And I'm gutted that we won't have it on this episode. I really wish you had. I really wish you had got another one, man.
I'd love to see like another interview where someone chose to shotgun a fucking old speckled hen. Like, oh man.
So good, man. So you came better prepared this time, didn't you?
Yeah, a lot better.
That's good, man. I'm gutted, but I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Good, mate. But no, how are you, man? How are you been coping with all this fucking bullshit?
Yeah. I mean, it just sucks for all of us, doesn't it? You know, anyone in events or, you know, music, theatre, whatever, it's just rubbish. But, I mean, yeah, it's quite funny because like just for this interview, you were like, oh, I'll be on 5 and just like completing GTA. And it's like, all I've been doing is playing FIFA, like, with my mates, like the headset on, like, a fucking, like, 12-year-old in his summer holidays. It's like, that's just what it feels like now. It's just like a long summer holiday, like. My emails are like non-existent. It's just like, fuck it, let's just, play video games all day and drink on fucking video calls with your mates, like.
Yeah, exactly, especially in the afternoon, on a Tuesday. It's fine. So that's fine.
Yeah.
My girlfriend came home for lunch, and she left. I was like, I might be a bit drunk when you come home. She was like, why? I'm like, I was working, my new job, Imagine I could make this a job, that'd be great, man.
Mate, anyway. If anyone can do it, it's you, Gaz.
Right, I appreciate the vote of confidence, man. But yeah, the events industry is just at a fucking halt, man. But I've actually just yesterday seen, was it Normandy posted that they're coming back.
Yeah, I'm doing the Birmingham show with that.
There you go, mate. There's your fucking, there's your dinner.
There you go, yeah. Yeah, it's nice to actually announce like a new show, not just like, here's the 4th reschedule of the tour, like again, like, yeah, man. I mean, it's like, you know, someone who's buying tickets. It must be so fucking like confusing. Just like, you know, oh, the date was March. Now it's like August. Now it's September. Now it's like January. Now it's going to be April. It's like, it's just fucking so mental. But yeah, anyway.
That's what it is. But at this time as well, man, you are also session drumming for Wargasm, and I know you've had a couple of big tours booked, and I'm guessing they have been rescheduled as well.
Yeah.
Well, those lineups were fucking great. What were the lineups again, man? Because they were fucking
it was. I mean, the Creeper tour would have been like, was it meant to be April? Yeah, meant to be April this year. That was Creeper, Holy Absence, Wargasm, and Static Dress have been added, which is sick. That's just like an ideal lineup for me. But you know, love all those bands. So yeah, and we're meant to be doing like the Youngblood tour as well in May, but they've both been moved to March now. So it actually goes Youngblood straight into Creeper, if I'm right.
Hopefully you'll be coming through Glasgow.
Yeah, we're doing 2 dates in Glasgow, so.
Yum.
That's fucked, like. Actually, 3 in Creeper, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's just it's going to be a nightmare.
Man, that's the thing as well, like, depending by that point, like, if I'm still doing this or who I'm on or whatever, if there's enough people in one place, we could just have a big live fucking race, mate.
That's a great shout, to be fair, like, because I've already like spoke to about 4 different people that are coming to the Glasgow shows and stuff. So like, you know, I was always going to be given I'd see you, but it was like, you know, fucking, there's so many mates already coming out, so it's like we could literally just get everyone in the touring party, like, fucking mad.
Fucking right, man.
Or you could do them individually with every person, yeah, and then try and walk out the venue afterwards.
When I've had people on this, man, we have just been telling stupid stories, and me and you have a stupid story, and it's one of my favourites, and I'll never forget it. But if you want to just tell your side of the story. Just you go for it, and then I'll tell my side, and then we'll just leave it at that, I think.
Yeah, well, I guess like it started just you going like, oh, I need to sort of stay somewhere local to Brum for like a couple of days before I go off to Munich or whatever. And like, I'll jump on your sofa for a couple of days, you know. I was like, yeah, of course, mate, yeah, we'll have a few drinks, you know, whatever. And then it just got completely messy for like 3 days straight, just like me and you just like caning it. Yeah, so Papa Roach were playing on like Monday night, you know, obviously prime time for touring professionals to go out and get absolutely levered. But you've toured with them before, right? So you're sort of pally with them, like.
Yes, yeah, I toured with them. My first ever club tour in the States actually was Papa Roach.
Nice.
And Seether. Okay, dope.
Fucking hell. Like, yeah. But, yeah, so you're like, you know, you've sorted me out like with a pass and whatever, you know, so we go to the show and end up on their tour bus with like our good friend Nina and Nina's mum, and like all the Papa Roach guys. And yeah, I mean, there was just, let's just say there wasn't like, you know, any shortage of beers and whatnot. So just started caning through them. It was like their last night of tour, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
like,
was, man.
Yeah, so they were like, you know, sort of up for a bit of a party and whatnot. Anyway, we just like on there for like a good hour and a half straight, just absolutely caning it. And Nina's mum was my favourite bit of the whole night. But anyway. Yeah, so the tour manager comes on and he's like, right, anyone not at the touring party, get the fuck off the bus. And I was like, oh fuck, like, you know, well, just wanted to like get out of there, like get out of everyone's hair. And in doing that, left my bag with my entire life in it, just there on Papa Roach's tour bus. You know, my laptop, passport, wallet, like absolutely everything that I need for just to live was in that bag. Yeah, so we went to Subside and I got out of the taxi and I was like, oh fuck, I've left my bag in the taxi, shit. Call the Uber. He's like, no mate, not here. And I was like, oh no. So yeah, I think you were scrambling around trying to get hold of Papa Roach, weren't you? Like, you know.
Yeah.
And some like one of their texts, wasn't it, that was like, oh, there's a black bag here. Thank fuck they were staying like, was it Heathrow? It was Heathrow, wasn't it? They were staying at a hotel. They were staying at a hotel in Heathrow. Obviously not in fucking Birmingham, like, but just staying at a hotel in Heathrow. So they took the bag with them, left it at this hotel, and my amazing housemate took me to Heathrow the next day. Just drove me there to literally be at this hotel for 30 seconds and drive back.
But he also had to wake you up. Like, you asked him for the favour, you fucked it up. And also, Matt had clothes in your bag, because I'd just been to like, Primark and spent like,
yeah.
Well, I probably spent about €25, but it felt like I'd been like my year's worth of clothes shopping in that 25.
Literally. Wasn't it like 4 pairs of jeans or something?
Ah, it was something fucking, definitely don't need them. But
yeah, but then
in your
like,
bag as
what,
well.
you turn up to Munich with just the clothes on your back, like after a weekend in Birmingham with me. I'm so sorry.
Covered in fucking alcohol, like stained t-shirts and that.
Yeah, literally. Smelling of like rhubarb and ginger gin, like, fucking hell. But,
by the way, it's great that you remember that that's my favourite, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I've never had it before and it's fucking gorgeous, like.
It's so good, man. But yeah, then Joe had to wake you up.
Joe,
that's my favourite bit, man.
Yeah. Because like he doesn't drink or anything, like, you know, he's vegan straight edge. He's just like, that's, you know, he comes out with us all the time and it's my favourite because like he's just like dancing, chilling, vibing, like completely sober, and like we're all just fucking like mashed. It's like, but yeah, fucking Joe that day, man, I was such a scumbag. Like, fucking went out till 5. Joe's there, like, you know. I begged him at like 4 a.m, like, please take me to Heathrow, and he was like, yeah, alright mate, yeah, alright, just go to bed, fuck off. Like, and then like, yeah, there at 10 o'clock in the morning, like, rugging me out of bed. It's like, what a wanker.
So my side of that story, that was exactly the same thing. Papa Roach's last show was in Birmingham. I messaged you because I was on tour, and I needed to drive from Grosrock in Belgium back to Stoke to drop the van off. Then get a taxi from where I dropped the van off to the train station, and then get a train to Birmingham, and then get an Uber to yours. That was like my route to your bit, and I was just stressed. I'd been up all night driving. Like, I was like, I cannot fucking wait to get to the end of this and just get fucked, man. I just like, I can't wait. It's been weeks since I've got drunk, and I'm looking forward to it, seeing Ryan and whatever. So yeah, the whole thing was a fucking nightmare getting to your house, but finally arrived. I think I had a bottle of the Echo Falls Summer Berries wine. I remember it because
classic.
I think it's like I've got like a 6 gulp rule with that. It only takes me 6 gulps to finish it, so I'll put like 2 songs on by the time the songs are finished. I'll challenge myself to fucking finish it. So that was a good start to the night.
Yeah.
And then we started on the gin, like a lot of fucking gin rapidly, and then went to spoons. And I'd just been paid as well, and I was like, fuck it, man, whatever you want, it's fine.
That's one thing I didn't mention, like how much fucking money you spent that weekend. Jesus.
That's the most money I've ever spent in a weekend. Just not on just alcohol and fucking shite, but fuck, man, I'll get to that in a second. So but it was just me and you, like phoning Johnny Almond, and I can't remember phoning Johnny Almond, but we had
Johnny and Sasha were like in bed, and it was like, oh hi guys, we were like, ah!
Perfect. And then I remember you just telling me that like the next day, like I had to like hold you, like I don't know if you were holding my hand, holding my arm, holding me up, but you just said you had to hold me.
Like holding you like you've just like sort of broken your leg, and I was like carrying you through New Street, like
doing the 3-legged race back to your house. So
yeah, literally incredible.
But I had no legs because I was legless, so it was just 2 legs and they were your legs, so that's good. And then I can't remember. I woke up the next day. You had to go to work. Well, firstly, when I'm drunk, I'll just clear this up now. When I'm really drunk, I will snore really badly. And I was really drunk, so I snored really badly. And then you were just like, "Get this guy to fuck, man." So you probably got no sleep through the night because of my snoring. And then,
no, oh mate, it's definitely the loudest snore I've ever heard in my life. 100%.
That's unconsciousness, like that's not sleeping. It's a whole different thing, man. I'm silent.
Sounded like you were yelling. Sounded like you were literally yelling.
I take that from my dad. 100% take that from my dad, man. He had just while we're talking about it, actually, we were in New Zealand, and me and my dad were sharing a room, and through the night it was so fucking loud that I bought one of the like sleep talk apps. Not bought it, downloaded the free one, and you just put it on through the night, and if anything goes over a certain decibel, it picks up the noise. And there was one fucking morning, because we were there, my whole family were there, and there was one morning I got up and I was like, I'll check how much recordings. It was like over 1,000 recordings, and my fucking dad, but just shouted, man. He's just like, hey, but as I'm sleeping, and I don't obviously shit myself sharing a room. Oh, hey. And but
you two together, like, yeah.
Well, that's it. I was supposed to say. I didn't know I'd done that when I was that drunk. So the fact that's definitely I'm taking that from my dad for sure. But my favourite thing, went through it, like just going through them. I was like, there must be some gold in here, and it was just like one fucking clip, and he was just like, "Hey, thank you," just like so high afterwards. He like shouted, "Hey," and then right after it, "Thank you." And to this day, that must have been 7 or 8 years ago at least, and to this day we still fucking talk about it, man. So good. Anyway, so I was snoring at you, couldn't fucking sleep.
Hi, thank you. Yeah.
I was snoring,
so funny.
You couldn't sleep. So, and then next morning you had to get up and go to work. Then I got a phone call like 2 in the afternoon, like, we're fucking work off, we're going to see Endgame, the Avengers film. I was like, cool, I've never seen the Start Game, I've not seen any of the games, or any of the films, I don't know what's going on, but I'll just, the gin that we have left, I'll pour it in a bottle, and I'll meet you at the cinema. Went to the cinema, you fell asleep immediately, I sat and drank, like, in the afternoon on a fucking Monday or Tuesday, fucking brilliant. Anyway, you went back to work, got a phone call from Nina, she had locked her keys in her car. I was already drunk, so just convinced her to come out anyway, with her mum, who was on crutches because she'd hurt herself. So she did. Me and you met up with Boots and John Daddy. Excuse me, at Witherspoon, kept drinking, went to the show, kept drinking, went out. Nina's mum almost forgot her crutches on the bus. Nina had her keys locked in her car, so I had to send her mum home in an Uber. Came out with us, then we realised your bag was gone. Phoned the Pub Roach guys to make sure your bag was there. Then Nina started freaking out about the car, and she had work, and she had been drinking, so I sent her home in an Uber. She could have just went because she was going to the same place as her mum, but she was like, nah, I'll stay, whatever. And then met Roisin for the first time, and then we got on fucking amazing. So we all went out till 5 in the morning, but I had to be up at 5:30 to get the bus from Birmingham to Stansted to fly to Dusseldorf to meet my now girlfriend for the first proper time. Fuck me. But I'd done laundry at your house, so I had to get home obliterated. Like, I'd been drinking for 15 hours or something. I was fucked. Put all my stuff in my case, go to the fucking bus station, and then I woke up while everybody was like going to work 2 hours after my bus had left, and like just the driest fucking boy, like just not even just the mouth, but just the driest fucking man you've ever seen. Just like like looking a bit sweating, like fucking where am I and why am I here? And then realising like my brain, whatever cells were left were like starting to fire, being like, you need to go and...
You see all these fucking coaches around you and you're like, I should be on one of them.
Hours ago. It's like, fuck, I've got a girlfriend to try and impress. But the only fucking phone cable I had was my Poundland backup cable because I left my charger. It's like one of the ones that like a fairy-like type thing, just like the see-through cable that's just... doesn't charge your phone, it just holds it on charge, like it's there, it's on, but so I'm at 0 or 1%. Phoning everybody.
Turns it into a bloody landline.
Totally. You can see the signal, you can see the fucking charge, and it doesn't even make it to the phone, it's just like dies out before it gets there, it's that shite.
No.
Nah, you wish, mate. I phoned everybody I knew in Birmingham on a fucking Tuesday or whatever, being like, give you £100 to take me to Stansted Airport. They're like, I have a life, so no, I can't. And I'm like, alright, cool. Fucking perfect. So I had to book a new flight from a different airport to a different airport. I arrived late, but with a bottle of gin in hand, and Laura was just like, alright, and I was like, I'm a keeper, I am. And apparently I am, because here I am.
You still in that, yeah? I love that was like the first time you were like properly meeting, wasn't it? Like,
yeah, man. We met on a night out. We spoke like every day through text and stuff. But and I met her a couple of times, just like she came to a couple of shows I was working. And then that was like the first time I'd be with her when I wasn't working, so it was like, this is going to be great, can't wait. Fucked it for the word go. 2 nights out with you, I had about an £800 less in my account.
Oh mate, I mean, you know what? It's like I've just seemed to have this thing where like people come on a night out with me and like their lives just get ruined. Like fucking this guy Lee Jackson, right? Have you ever worked with Lee? He's works for World of Sound PR. Don't know if you've ever like, but yeah, he plays in punk bands and stuff. But anyway, yeah, he's like we co-promote shows together in Worcester because he's a Worcester promoter as well. And we invited him to our Christmas party a couple of years back. I mean, he comes to all of them, but this one year, like about 2 years ago now, I think, was like, you know, yeah, do you want to come to our Christmas party? You know, because you haven't got one of your own, and yeah, it'd be nice to have you. And he was like, yeah, that'd be great, wicked. And this was back when Ian used to drink as well. But yeah, we go out on this Christmas party night out, and we just get absolutely mortal to like 4 a.m. But like for like me and like, you know, everyone else, it's like a normal thing to do. Lee was like, I've never seen him like that. He's like never like got massively on it, you know, with the Jaeger bombs and whatever, like, you know, properly caning it. And the next morning, right, he stayed at mine, rolled off the sofa, got to New Street, threw up in a bin on the train, and then like has never drank alcohol since.
Holy fucking shit.
He's literally never touched a drop of alcohol since because it just killed him.
I mean, that's terrible.
What do I do to these poor people?
Yeah,
man.
Man.
I just fucking ruin their lives, man. Fuck's sake.
Saying that, man, I'm looking forward to getting back to yours. I'll not have been paid though because I've not got a job, so fucking even better, mate.
I'll treat you this time.
Cheers, man. Thank you. So, mate, the reason we're fucking here is what time is it? 20 to 3 in the UK on a Tuesday. That's good. We're here to fucking drink, mate. We're here to have a real fast shotgun and then a real fast torpedo right at the back of it. Drinking responsibly doesn't exist. So I was talking to somebody and they were just like, man, you should see about getting like a sponsorship. So like even just like a small brewery or like a local brewery that you could like feature and stuff. And I was like, but they promote drinking responsibly. And if anything, that is the complete opposite. Like, so probably not.
Yeah, like whoever did sponsor you is like, you know, they can't, can they? It's just like it's like not allowed. Drink responsibly, but go watch this geezer and like neck loads of beers all the time, like while doing workouts. Fucking right. Yeah.
I go watch this guy, he's not got a job, he's a fucking absolute nightmare. Probably the best tattoos you've ever seen, by the way. Nice bright blue arm there, he's got nice scribbles on his this arm. Like,
Incredible. Yeah.
I look and feel great, and that's the main
Yeah.
thing. Fucking
Mate, that
amazing.
is all that matters. Come on,
Anyway.
that is all that matters.
It is, mate. So, right, I'm definitely going to cut that out. Like, anyway, so man, you have everything. What are you drinking today, man? Can you show your camera what you're drinking and what
Yeah.
quantities?
Not Old Speckled Hen, but I'm drinking
Raging.
drinking Brooklyn Lager,
Mm-hmm.
and we're drinking Mixed Fruit Copperberg.
So that's the 330ml can, 500ml bottle.
Yes.
Yes, mate. Do you have a knife? Do you have keys? Do you have fucking
I
whatever?
need one sec. I need a fucking. Now I've got everything.
Perfect. I'm drinking a Summer's Day apple cider
Nice.
and a Krombacher Radler. Because again, 500ml I thought was universally easy to get, but it's not. So
Nice.
the way this works is you have your hands in the air. I count down 3, 2, 1, shotgun. When I say shotgun, you shotgun the can, finish the can, open the bottle, torpedo the bottle, and when you're done, just say you're done. Like when you're done, put it down and say done, so I know. I'll sort of keep an eye on the time. I've got a timer running, and I could kind of know the leaderboard off the top of my head. Sorry, so
Yeah.
hopefully, mate, you enter it. If
This
knowing
I
you're
need.
friends with Boots, I
Yeah.
really want you to beat Boots.
Yeah, I really want to
because Boots beats Boots. Because fuck me, Boots beat me.
This is before we've
through-
done the shotgun, mate. This is.
I know, man. I've just looked at the alcohol. What? My straw fucked up on the one with Boots, so it's
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
But that's just what happens. It's the luck of the draw. So I really want you to beat him to avenge me, mate. That's what I want.
Yeah. Literally.
So-
Yeah.
So you have everything ready to go?
You see, I know how much this sucks because we've already bloody done it, but yeah, okay. Right.
Torpedo's easier though when you 500ml the fucking can instead. But
Yeah, yeah.
so this is the other way for you. Anyway,
Yeah.
without further ado. Oh fucking no! Hands in the air.
I'm like, I've got like the fear. I'm like proper like,
It's so shit. Right.
fuck, God.
Nah, man. I don't want to do it. Right.
It'd be a lot nicer than fucking the other week. That's all I could say.
That's
But yeah,
it. Right, mate. You ready?
yeah.
3, 2, 1, shotgun.
Done.
That was bad.
Fuck. My shotgun fucked up. Did you see?
I did, mate.
Fucking like the
Fuck.
can wouldn't fucking like. I couldn't pop it. Fucking bastard.
It's hard. It's a hard challenge, man.
It really is. Oh, that is so much easier. You alright?
Aye, man. Just fucking loving it. Just loving it. Just wish
I
it was
really
an
hope
old
this
speckled
bit
hen.
stays in.
Definitely. Man.
I'm just fucking craving that old speckled hen today. Don't know what it
Honestly,
is.
Just constantly just tasting it, or wanting to be tasting it. Fuck, it's
Mate.
bad, man. Well, you didn't beat Boots, but you are on the leaderboard.
Cool. Gutted.
Like opening the can, that's what I struggled with on that last one I done, man. Fucking I ended up cider
Yeah.
all over me. It's fucking shite, but it's the luck of the
Yeah.
draw, mate.
It is, it is. I'm just gutted because like I've got the perfect ingredients. Like I like both of these drinks, so like it should be a lot easier. But yeah, I did a bet shotgun last time, but with a way worse drink, so it sucked. But like, you know what I mean? Oh well.
The only two questions that I usually ask, like at the end of this, is what was the first show that you ever attended as a punter? What was the first big show you ever went to?
The first show I ever went to was 2005 McFly's Motion in the Ocean tour. Fucking loved it, mate.
Yes,
they're my favourite band at the time. Them and Busted, obviously, but yeah.
They come hand in hand, mate.
Well, now they actually are hand in hand, aren't they?
I went and seen Busted a few years ago at the Hydro in Glasgow.
Yeah.
And it's total shite, but it was before it was a... No, sorry, I'll rephrase that. The gig was actually really good, but what I'm about to say is total shite.
Yeah.
On the side screens of the stage, I had like Snapchat open, and just like Charlie was singing, and I had like the dog filter on it, and it was the perfect timing, and so he had these dog ears on, and he put his head back, and the fucking tongue flopped out, and it's like one of my favourite things, man. I saved up my old computer, but so shite.
That's amazing. So
yeah, anyway, fucking who cares. But the other question I usually ask, and well, you've been a promoter, man, you've probably heard a lot fucking newer music than I've even thought about. But during lockdown and during the whole coronavirus pandemic, have you been listening to or checking out any new bands that people should be?
I've been like absolutely caning the new Creeper album. Sex, Death, and Infinite Void. I think it's wicked. Static Dress are great too. All their songs and stuff. Actually, start of lockdown, right at the start, Lizzie Farrell put her album out, and I think it's wicked. Bruise. You should definitely check that out. Death Blooms have just released an absolute rager with a new single called Anger, which is brilliant. And their new album that's going to come out is like fucking... If you're into like new metal, or if you're into like just metal in general, it's just brilliant. I think that'll do.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah. Actually new movements as well.
Oh, fuck aye. Mate, aye. Fucking yes. What do you think of the new song?
Yeah, wicked.
It's really good.
Do you know, I love like everything they've put out. Like, you know, that show that I promoted, the Birmingham show you were tour managing. Like,
yeah,
man, that was their first ever time in Birmingham, wasn't it? It's like, you know, they're a brand new band, whatever, and it was like massive, like sold out, well in advance, sort of, you know, brilliant show. Like the energy was just insane. Like, they're going to go far.
I also agree, man. They're one of my favourite bands to tour manage. Just really fucking good people, really head screwed on, like very hands on with their business side there, and they know what they want, and it's great tour managing a band like that because everything's very like transparent as well. There's no bullshit, man. I don't know. I love the guys and I love touring with them, man. So
well, it makes your job like a lot easier, doesn't it?
Of course, man. Do you have any to promote? Obviously, I know that you're session drumming for Wargasm, as I mentioned earlier. Do you have any to promote personally, or do you have anything to promote for your work or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess like if you're from Birmingham, go and check out surpriseyou'redeadmusic.co.uk for all of our shows. I mean, at the minute, there's if it's been announced recently on our page and whatever, then it should be a newer show. But if you scroll back a bit further, we've rescheduled 95% of shows to next year. So yeah. If you're local to Bromwell, you're not fancy coming to Birmingham for whatever reason, then check out our website. And then if you're interested in like listening to Wargasm, I've loved their music. I'm like a massive fan of the band, so it's quite cool playing drums for them. So it's just like really cool thing for me. But anyway, go check them out, and all their dates are on their website, wargasm.online. So yeah,
amazing, mate. That's fucking great. Well, honestly, Ryan, I think that about fucking ticks the boxes for me, and hopefully my camera's still recording and we don't have to do it for a third time. But no, thanks very much for your time, man. I appreciate it, especially on a Tuesday afternoon.
All good, man.
Just a couple of jobless clowns, still a wee laugh and all that. Perfect. Thanks very much, Ryan, and I will speak to you soon, my friend. Take care of yourself.
Okay.
See you later.
Cheers, mate.
Bye. Next week's guest is a guy called Carl from the UK pop punk band The Bottom Line. Hopefully see you next week.